Hey everyone, it's Coffee Stitcher. It is a little before noon on Sunday, and I'm wearing a Christmas shirt because I can. Alright, I'm enjoying coffee from my new Nespresso, which is amazing and well worth the money from my Stitchy Box mug. Yep. Alright, so, how was everybody? How was your week? I hope it was good. Alright, so I guess we've got whip updates. Got a lot done this week. We've got my Oz item of the week. We've got Q&A. There was no actual haul other than Stitchy Box this week. Although I'm sure there will be haul in the coming week or so. And then of course my birthday at the end of the month. Alright, so we'll jump in with Q&A. Savannah Morse asks, have you showed how you store everything? I did last summer when I got the new setup. That was it. I will try to do it at some point in the near future, now that I'm kind of settled and I have sort of where everything goes. Katie D asked, how does the subscription work? Which one are you doing? That refers to Stitchy Box. Stitchy Box is every other month you get a box. I'm doing, I think it's the big picture box that gets the 36, it's either the 35, 36, or 40 count fabric. And you sign up and you get it. And it's always awesome. Crazy for Books says she's intrigued by all the framed items behind you on the walls, and let you see them close up. Let's see, I haven't really done it since I moved to the new place, so the old place, yes, but the new place, I'll just do sort of a quick, this is my stitching witch, similar to a kitchen witch, but she's a stitching witch, and it's Endora, from Bewitched, signed by Agnes Moorehead. Then here is my signed picture with Betty Buckley, who is a local Fort Worthite, Fort Worther, I don't really know what we're supposed to term that, Tony Award winner for Cats, from almost 10 years ago. Picture of the Wizard of Oz cast, my autograph picture from when I met Carol Channing, now almost 11 years ago now, greatest thing ever. Up above her is a sketch of the first Thomas Kinkade Wizard of Oz print. And then next to that is my one autograph from a Munchkin, and it was Margaret Pellegrini, who passed, I believe, last year, maybe it was the year before. So those are kind of all, and then obviously a poster of the lion. And then this right here is a piece of sheet music for Over the Rainbow. Oh, Joe, I know you asked me a very difficult math question. I don't math, but Tracy Peshek did figure out the answer to the question. So I'm going to use her. Because, yeah. Let's see. You have two stitches, Stitcher A and Stitcher B, that are both stitching the same chart on 28 count even weave 2/2. The stitch count is 86 by 58. Stitcher 8 stitches 20 stitches per minute, stitches on her piece twice a week for an hour a day. Stitcher B does 17 a minute and works on the piece only once a week each month for 40 minutes each day in that week. Who finishes their piece first? And the answer is Stitcher A, because they finish in 2.5 weeks, and Stitcher B is only going to be 95% done in that first month. So, let's see. No, Remy, please don't. Please don't eat my stuff. Let's see. Milda VS, or VZ, ooh, I know my letters, can she blame me for her soda stitch obsession? Sure. I'm okay with that. Lori, Griffor asked, and I'm going backwards, so there's another question, I guess, coming from her. If I would consider showing us how you'll finish the Oz ornaments, what you'll use to back them with, and attach the backing with, yes, that is coming, and I plan to do a full video on the actual finishing. Vicky Coleman, you will like today's Oz. The house on the shelf behind me is actually from the Madame Alexander line. It's double-sided. On this side, obviously, is the Emerald City. On the other side is a cornfield with a tornado. This half is the Kansas side, and it's sort of sepia tone, and that's why there's a chicken, and you can't really see. On the other side, which is really badly damaged, appropriate though, is Munchkinland, and it's got flowers, and the doors and such are green. So, let's see. Danny asks if I plan to do all of what I plan to do with all the Oz pieces when they're finished. I'm going to turn them into ornaments. And I do work my paper pieces in hand. I've got a wooden frame, but I don't like working within that. My hands are, I guess, just a little too big for that. Jock's Girl asks if I was wearing pants. Yes, they're, I guess I'll stand up. They're green sort of sweatpants shorts. So, yes, I was wearing pants. Alright, Karen Miller, yes, I know about the Emerald City from Satsuma Street. Beverly Gesey, or Gessie, maybe, or Geesey. One of the three, maybe, or something completely different. What do I do with all my finished work? They go into a bag. Sometimes they get framed. Yeah. I need to do a lot of, FFOs. Badly. Currently, they mostly go into a bag. Thanks to everyone pointing out that it was actually old raggedy threads. That works for me, too. I kind of like old redundant threads because you can't really use them for anything. But raggedy works just as well. So, that's the official answer, though, I guess, is old raggedy threads. Let's see. Paula King, so I went back and looked, and apparently it deleted everything from my address up. So I had a message, but I didn't know who it was attached to, so that's why I couldn't find it. Diane Koski, that's my favorite Broadway musical, too, in my favorite color, and that's actually a shirt from the original run, I believe around 1978 or so. I also have a pink one and a tan one. Atlantica Dream Stitches, would a fat half be enough to do the giant Harry Potter on? I believe, yes. You're going to be wider than you need, but I think that's the right for length. However, talk to your hand dyers. If you let them know you need it cut to a custom size, it may still be the same price as the full fat half, but they'll at least cut it, or cut it in half so you have two pieces that size, or they'll work with you generally to kind of get it so that way you're not just working on this ridiculous piece. The 18 count Ada, I personally would do it on linen myself, although counting might be easier with Ada. Lugana and Jobelin. Lugana is a linen, Jobelin is an even weave, I believe. I don't really know for sure. They may both be even weaves. I basically work with linen. I have a few pieces of even weave. I've never used them, so I don't really know too well. Let's see. Thanks to everyone for the Valley Girl commentary. Nancy Ascroft asks, am I planning 15 starts in Mania, or am I going to increase? As of now, only 15. We'll see, though. It's going to kind of depend. I figured out, I think, about 7 of them. But Katie and I are going to have a Skype session because it's much easier for me to do these things on Skype and verbally discuss it with someone who knows what I'm talking about. As well as laying out stuff because on the Saturday after my birthday, I'm going to the Stitch Niche. Jerry P. actually points out that ort is actually an Old English word meaning a small bit of food or something. So that would lend itself as well to the Old Redundant. So, who knew? Let's see. Lori Griffor asks, have I finished the starts from Stitchmania 15, and how many am I thinking of starting for 16? Again, it's going to probably be 15. Have I finished? Oh god, okay.